Daddy's home, baby! If you're new here, welcome to the channel, guys. Take a second to subscribe. It means the world to me. Just knowing that some people appreciate the videos that I make. Today, we will be exploring my favorite YouTube genre, pickup artists. Okay, these guys give you infallible advice on how to pick up women. It's like a roast. It's beautiful. Now, there are some great ones out there, definitely, like Prank Invasion.
It's mommy makeout day.
However, today we will be focusing on Neil Strauss. Now, this lady killer is gonna show us the best tips and tricks on how to pick up a woman. Let's go.
You guys ready? This is the Evolution Phase Shift Kiss Close.
Right, guys, so here we have our boy Neil, who looks exactly like Howie Mandel from Deal or No Deal, and his 5 interns. Alright, it seems like it's a little like a pickup artist session that we have going on here.
I like the names. Sometimes the more complicated and longer they are, the funny, like the albino Gary Coleman opener.
I just want to take a second right now to say nobody that appears in this video has gotten laid. Howie, my boy Howie, hasn't gotten laid for sure. The 5 Stooges over there haven't either. I can guarantee you that.
But the best one is, you start off by smelling her.
Sorry, you start off by what?
You start off by smelling her. You say, wow, you smell nice, right? Because there's no harm. No one's not afraid to tell a girl she smells nice, right? So you lean in, you smell. A nice way to smell is to smell her from sort of the base of her neck up to her ear. Just slowly smell in that line.
Alright guys, for those of you struggling out there to get a woman, you go up to a girl that you like, okay? I wouldn't even talk to her. This should be your opener. You get close to her and you do 2 things. 1, you give her a whiff, like how we described. And 2, you tell her nice something and you compliment her, okay? Girls love that. For example, I approach the girl from the neck to the head, yeah. You smell better when you're awake. That cannot fail you. Alright? I also love how these guys are so serious about it. They're standing there. Take a whiff of her neck. Check. Okay. Okay.
And then you say, it's a funny thing, I love smells, because animals, like people never pay attention to smells, but animals, like when they're choosing a partner or mating, they tell everything they need to know about each other from smells, and humans don't use it enough.
Alright, so our boy Howie here just became an evolutionary biologist, apparently. But you know, he's not wrong. I mean, if I'm interested in a girl and she smells like she's never even seen a shower, it would make me stop and think twice. Yes, I'd still have sex with her, obviously, but I would think about it. So he does have a point.
The thing I miss the most about having no hair is when someone would just take me in the back of the neck right there and just like pull, just like that. And so you actually pull her hair. But you do it right, you know, just take your fingers up by the neck and go in deep. Just want to give her that tug as your fingers go through her scalp.
As your fingers go through her scalp. What a soothing image to paint when you're trying to pick up a girl. Fingers go through her scalp. But I'm very interested in this technique, guys. So we're gonna go infield and we're gonna try it out. See if it works.
What the fuck, man? I'm trying to study.
I'm playing your maternal instinct, bro. You're my kid now. I tried it on my roommate. It didn't seem to work, but maybe the technique just takes some time. We'll see tonight.
Or have her grab your hair. Obviously, if you have hair, she can grab your hair. And sometimes I'll do it all in a row. Other times, I'll smell her. I'll wait 5 or 10 minutes, then I'll go into the next piece. We'll talk about other stuff, then I'll go into the next piece. It's just a, you know, it's just a slow escalation.
Alright guys, now this is an area that a lot of guys do struggle with. You don't want to smell her and pull her hair at once. That'd be crazy, right? So a little acronym that has helped myself and thousands of other guys with this, just so you don't rush. GAWTWFM. Give it a whiff, then wait 5 minutes. Now if you remember that acronym, you always remember it. That you shouldn't smell her and pull her hair at the same time. Because that'd just be creepy.
So the next step is, I don't even know how I came up with this one. I have no idea, but it's biting her elbow. The other side of her elbow right here, the underside of her elbow. You go, oh, what the fuck? You take her arm, and you bite it. And now this sounds crazy, and my girlfriend's sitting right there, but I've bitten the arms of hundreds of women in clubs, in public, like around their friends.
I don't know if I'm more surprised about the fact that this guy has a girlfriend, or by the fact that this guy goes out and bites women. He bites women. Guys, I don't know a lot about picking up girls, but what I can promise you is that the only thing that biting a girl's arm is gonna get you is a restraining order. But again, you know what? I do anything for you guys, alright? I'm willing to try it in field. Brett!
Yeah.
Come 1 second.
Hello.
Hey, come here.
Hi.
Give me your arm.
Oh God.
Give me your arm.
Is the biting of the elbow?
What?
Do you want to go home?
Yeah, it fucking worked. Okay, guys, I guess. There you go, guys.
Oh, there you go.
I tried it. I tried it so you don't have to.
Am I on this video?
The print goes up until here.
Oh, nice, nice. You can just see my sweatsuit.
You also have to know how to bite. So I'm going to tell you guys really quickly, just in case you don't, for those with not a lot of biting experience. When you bite, you don't pinch the skin, right? You also don't suck and give it a hickey, and you also just don't do it too weakly. You take a big chunk of skin, and you slowly but very firmly bring your teeth together till they meet, and then let go. And when you're in your hotel rooms tonight, just practice on yourself or your sister, whatever. No, exactly.
You know, guys, for those of you that do want to practice, right? We're not all natural born biters. And if you're not looking to ruin your relationship with your family by biting your sister's arm, you can do what I did, which is just practice with different types of fruits. And I found that apples are the most similar to human skin. So really what you want to do is you want to moisturize the lips, right? And then just, if this is the girl's elbow, right, that you're flirting with, give it a whiff. Always whiff, guys. Always whiff, okay? If you're going to take anything away from this video, is that you can never moisturize too much. And then whiff. You gotta want to show dominance with this, okay? So just watch closely. Just wanna show some dominance. She'll never be able to turn you down. Trust.
You'll tell her response. If she kind of pulls away, sometimes it just means it felt too good. It doesn't mean it's wrong. Again, calibrate her response and see how that goes.
Guys, if you bite a girl's arm and she pulls away as hard as she can, it doesn't mean she doesn't like you. It means she's just overwhelmed by all the joy that elbow biting brings. Obviously, it doesn't mean that she was scared or terrified for her life because a stranger just bit her arm.
So after you do that, if you get a good response from that, now you know you can step it up to the next level. What's the next level? It's neck biting. Everyone's favorite.
Neck biting now? Is this guy a fucking vampire or a crackhead on bath salts? He's going around biting people. If you see anything on the news of somebody on drugs biting people's faces off, like it's been happening lately, I don't want to point fingers, but Howie might have been behind this trend, guys.
Once you get really good at the game, once you see the matrix, when something goes wrong, you'll know when it's your fault and when it's not. You know, sometimes she was married and didn't tell you and her husband's friend is right there. Sometimes she's with her boyfriend in the club and she didn't tell you. Sometimes she doesn't return your call because she went back to her ex. Sometimes there are a certain amount of things that are just out of your control.
You know what, when a girl doesn't get back to you after you bit her arm and bit her neck at the club, it's probably because she had a boyfriend or a husband, not because she's scared of you, bro. You just whiffed her and bit her. Moving on to yet another legend in the pickup artist world. We have our boy here, and now this is one of his most famous videos out there, and you'll see why. Just the quality of content in here, it's uncomparable.
Something I learned from a woman who did this on me works like a charm.
First thing I want to say is this guy fucks. Okay, anybody who's wearing a 2x4 Iron Cross like Toretto from Fast and Furious and has a minimum of 2 skull patches on his jacket, you fuck, okay? No question about it, alright? He's got the hipster trendy toque. Jeez, I'm thinking of sleeping with him already, just from the first presentation.
So most women will be wearing a neck piece or something, like a necklace or something. I'm just going to go and say, don't worry, I'm not checking your boobs. But this piece is fucking awesome. Do you see what I did there? So I injected the sexual terms. I started talking about boobs and all, but I didn't stress on boobs. I stressed on this piece. It's fucking awesome. By the time I move back, by the time I pull back, the only thing that's going to be registered in her mind is fucking awesome. If I go and say, don't worry, I'm not checking your boobs, this piece is fucking awesome. What did register with you this time? Right?
Wow. Wow, that was subtle. That was subtle. Amazing. Guys, if you tell a girl you're looking at her boobs, but then you yell in her ear, fucking awesome! Okay? Guaranteed she's just gonna forget about the fact that you were checking out her boobs. It's science. She'll forget about it. I love it because even the girls laughing in the video at it.
Checking your boobs. But this piece is fucking awesome.
It's so ridiculous. It has to work. It's confession time. I'm sort of an expert in the field too. I'm 20 years old and I've almost kissed 5 girls. So that's like a girl every 5 years, which is pretty good. Growing up, we didn't talk a lot about this kind of stuff. All my parents told me was that I was conceived on a pool table. And guys, today I'm gonna really break down all my knowledge into 3 steps. And I've broken it down to an acronym. S. S is for sexy talk. Okay, guys? Don't be embarrassed to spice things up in the bedroom, you know? Glove massages, horse masks. But really, sexy talk can take things to another level. Now, a lot of people say that they're embarrassed, but really just say the things that first come to mind. Just say stuff like, come here, you sexy stuffed bear cupcake. Huh? Just, I don't want to give away all my tips, but just a little bit like that and your girl will be. Moving on to the second step. T. T is for texting, guys, okay? Now, this is a huge part of the game right now, especially in our day and age. You know, especially when you're talking to a new girl, you're starting to get intimate. Like, I would say by the 3rd or 4th message, what I like to do is hit them with a dick pic then. Because they're not expecting it, right? Every guy after a couple weeks, they send it. No, you want to hit them right off the gate with it. And obviously, I'm going to just send a dick pic, okay? I'm not a monster. I'll put a filter in. I'll put a Valencia X Pro. X Pro looks good. You know, put the contrast up a little bit so it looks like you've been getting a little sun. You know, make it fun. Sometimes I even put some googly eyes, you know. You want to make it appealing to them. Don't just send the raw one. That's disgusting, okay? Girls want to see that you put effort into it, okay? That way they'll be like, oh, look, he didn't just take a dick pic and send it to me. No, he put effort. This is artistic. This is the guy who's in touch with himself. Get that? If you send a dick pic by the 3rd or 4th message in, it works every time, 30% of the time. We have S, T, D. Now, D stands for distracting, okay? And I kind of took this in from the pickup artist who we just examined right now. And what it really means is that throw sexual comments in the conversation and then yell in her ear so she forgets about them. So you'll just be talking about her. Yeah, how's your grandma? Oh, she passed away. I'm sorry. I'm not looking at your boobs. Those shoes are fucking awesome. You see, did you catch what I did there? By yelling in her ear, I was able to throw her off. Okay? But I was still able to build that sexual tension by dropping in a comment about her boobs. It's very high level stuff, okay? You need to figure out the S and the T before you really get to that D. I feel like these 3 steps can really put you in the right path to find the girl of your dreams. STD, my program will be available online, okay? Just for $1,000. And don't give up, guys. Don't give up on the girl of your dreams. That's my advice for you guys out there. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this week's episode. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. It means the world to me, just knowing that my videos cheer up one person. If you know how you were conceived, feel free to leave a comment down in the video. And I'll see you guys next week. Daddy's out.